Hello everybody, how are you all doing? How about that release this morning though? Or not release, but the reveal. That was insane. I am incredibly excited for this map. I gotta say, this might be the most excited I've been for a map in a long time, ever since like Tiawaroa maybe. Pretty insane that we're gonna have that many bird species. Like, this map is going to be a dream come true for anybody that enjoys waterfowl hunting. That along with this rework is gonna be crazy. I'm pretty excited for it. So many birds, much wild, big, impressive. It is, dude. I'm really excited. I have been waiting for us to get a bird map for so long. That coupled with the waterfowl rework and also the waterfowl boat blind, that's going to be so cool. Speaking of that, what do you guys think of the waterfowl boat blind as a thing that they're going to be showing off soon? Or at least I hope they're going to be showing it off soon. Seems pretty amazing. I don't know, just the thought of using a boat as a blind, like a floating blind, that just sounds so cool. Ooh, a mythical, hi. Okay, so we're not going to be shooting mythicals on this run. This is going to be the run where we shoot the small ones. So let's pass that guy up. And we will take out some over at this other zone, probably. Yeah, PNW for sure, dude. Oh, wow, Chucky, that's crazy. Unfortunate that it got reset, but, you know, at least you got something out of it, right? At the very least, at least you got something. Oh, it just takes a while for it to update, Squirrel. That is Streamlabs for you. It takes a while to show the correct numbers. Dude, what? That guy's bulletproof. I'm convinced that guy's bulletproof. Yeah, definitely, Brandon. I'm excited for it. I want to see how it works. I definitely want to see how it's going to work. Because they didn't really tell us too much about, like, how it's going to work. Should I grind more money with geese and try to get to 200k before the map comes out? I would definitely recommend making a bit of money before the map. That way you have enough money to buy stuff for the new map. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing some grinding. No, Deadfall, they have not reset. Once the release happens, they will reset. But, not yet. Hey Mel, how's it going? Yeah, Paleo Vendor, I can agree with that. I definitely would have expected like a couple other larger like big game species, but I'm pretty happy with it. I do think it's a very solid lineup of animals. I'm just happy to see a map that's got a lot of bird species for once. It's going to be a nice breath of fresh air, I think. And from the sounds of it, it seems like we got some pretty impressive waterfowl stuff to look forward to in the future, since they've been saying that it's better than Classic's waterfowl system. If that's true, then this is going to be insane. Oh, definitely Smash, definitely. I can totally see us needing like 20 plus different decoy setups, depending on how they do it, I guess. But I could totally see it being something where we need a lot of decoys. Oh, and I did see your message in chat, Kyla, saying that you got a level 7 piebald off this method. That is awesome. It's good to see that it's working out. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that it's working for them. And I mean, we've had quite a few level 9 spawns off of it, so I definitely think there's something to it. I definitely think there is. Definitely seems like there's something to it. Gonna grind all summer long? Me too, man. Me too. Got a new puppy. His name is Zeus. Nice, dude. That's awesome. No, Nico, it hasn't. There's no trailer yet. There was a teaser trailer last week. This week they just showed off some gameplay of the map itself. They did mention that it's very early gameplay, so things were not like finalized. They're not in their perfect working order. There's a few things that were placeholders, but they gave us a pretty early look at the map, which is awesome. Typically they wait longer to show things off, so it's good to see that they're giving us a sneak peek earlier on. Not necessarily, Turkey, because they're changing everything, remember? If it does happen to be moose, nothing that we know about the maps currently will be relevant because they're going to be reworking them. Every map except SRP is getting a rework. Which means that everything we know currently about the drink zones for moose are going to change completely with this update, so it's hard to say what map will be better. I'm going to bank on Finland being the best moose map. I feel like it's got to be. What do you guys think? Do you think Finland's going to be the best map for moose grinding? I feel like it will be. And if it is pretty decent, I might do more grinding for them. Yes, C3, there will be. Every map except SRP will be getting one. Oh gosh, Revive, that's rough, dude. That's so rough. It happens, though. Alright, we don't have any stags here. We'll have to do a second run through to get those. And that is a mythical, so we don't want to shoot him. Do we have anything else here? There we go, that's a 5. Okay, so we'll take down the 5. Nice, nice. I think so too, Maddox. I think it will be good. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Yes, Christian, it will be. It's ducks as a whole. Like, waterfowl and geese as a whole will be getting reworked. So that means every map that has them. And that opens up some interesting possibilities for Hirschfelden. Because, as we saw in today's live stream for EW, the geese were landing on land. And they were also around water. So I feel like Hirschfelden is going to change a lot when it comes to the geese. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm curious how they'll do it. And ducks were on land as well, which they've never been before. I sense some pretty amazing things will happen with this waterfowl rework. A lot more realism, I can tell. I hope so, PNW. I think the fact that the ducks are, like, actually chilling on land now, I think that'll mean that the geese will be on the water as well. It's gonna be cool to see. Alright, we got a couple mythicals, and there's a small male. Let's take that out. Oh, for sure, Mel. It was awesome. Definitely miles different than what we're used to seeing, you know? Hey, Ashley, how's it going? So geese could have feed zones? Yes, I do believe they would. If they land on land, I feel like they would, right? I don't think they actually mentioned if they do or not, though. But from the looks of it, I think they probably will. That's a 7. That's a mythical. Jeez. Okay, we got a lot of big males already. Man, I'm really noticing some crazy big males after using this method. Like, we're seeing them so consistently, just giant after giant. Awesome to see. Oh, for sure, Christian. I can definitely see them being more difficult, but I think that's going to make them more fun to hunt, though. Because they're no longer gonna just be, like, the easiest money grind in the game. They're gonna be more realistic, but, I feel like with this map, there's going to be more of them. It's going to be interesting to see, though. We'll have to kind of see what they end up doing with it. Hey, Gerald. And it looks like it's just Gerald. Well, Glow, if you watch for a little bit, you will probably see us doing it, because we've been talking about it as we've been playing. But I'm not going to repeat the method over and over again, because I will be talking about it as I play. It's something we've been doing for the last, like, 3 days. But, it takes too long to explain every time. You know, I should just create a command for it, actually. Should I just make a command for it, Kyla? I feel like I should. I feel like I should just make a command so that I don't have to answer the question every time. And survey says level 7. Nice. I think there might be one back there, but I can't fully tell. Nothing back there. There's got to be one in those trees. Another mythical, jeez. And there's a 6. And that's a 4. We can take out that 4. And the 6. Oh, you can, Kyla. I think you should be able to. I don't think I have to, like, set anything to let you. I'm pretty sure you can just do it. I have no idea how that works. Billy just did it one day, so... I'm assuming that you could do it at any time. Or do I actually have to manually change it? I don't know. Oh, we are getting a great one, Bobby. They confirmed it. They confirmed it today that we're getting one. Oh, are you talking about with our red deer? Yeah, it definitely could be. We're seeing a lot of mythicals. And we've had a lot of 9s recently as well, so it definitely could be. Yeah, definitely, Kyla. Alright, Ben, no worries, man. Where's this 4? Where's this 4 male? Yeah, where is it? Hello? I don't know, Prize. I don't know. At this point, I think... I don't even know. I don't know what to predict for the Great One anymore. I really don't know what to expect. No, Mika 149. It's most likely very far off. They mentioned that, this is like an earlier look than normal, so I wouldn't expect to get a release date anytime soon. Most likely it'll be a few weeks before we even hear about when it's going to release. Typically, maps release mid to late June, so I imagine it's going to be the same. Nobody knows, sorry, Skulls. It's random. It just comes down to your luck. There's no such thing as, like, killing a certain amount to get a great one. It's all just a matter of chance. You just gotta shoot a bunch of deer and hope for the best. Can you say hi? Bye. There we go, that's a 5 there. So we can take that guy down. There we go. Gotta be moose for a great one. Gotta have a rack, I think. No, it doesn't have to have a rack. They've mentioned this in the past. A great one can be anything. And eventually we will get non-antlered great ones. A great one can be anything. Like, the great one concept is just like a once-in-a-lifetime animal, you know? Like, for example, a bear encounter with a bear that has scars all over him with, like, an albino fur type, you know? Like an albino black bear with scars all over him. That could qualify as, like, a great one. So, like, there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to future great ones. It's more than just a big deer, you know? There's a lot of things you can do with it. Like with the red deer, they went ahead and did the vines in the antlers. There's a lot of stuff they can do with great ones. I'm sure they plan to do some crazy stuff in the future and some really cool and odd things, you know? Think Great One water buffs will be epic? Oh yeah, that would be insane. I'd like to see a Great One Cape Buffalo. That's one that I feel like I don't mention enough. But it's one that I would really like to see. Oh, definitely, Mel. I think it would be cool. And it would kind of make sense with the fur rework they did to them. Definitely could see that being a thing. Yeah, a new dog would be cool. I hope we get one soon, especially with this waterfowl rework. Great One Water Buffalo is just a 280 from Classic. True. Classic's Water Buffalo are something else. Those things are huge. Hey, Zero, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. Alright, here's the small males showing up. We'll shoot all of them except that 7. There we go. Wonder what a Great One Gator would look like. I think it would look kind of cool. I'm trying to think of what would stand out about a Great One Gator. Like, what could they make it to, or how could they make it to where it stands out? Maybe a gator with like a, maybe it's been grazed by a bullet, or it has an arrow stuck in it because somebody made a poor shot. Because gators are notorious for being incredibly tough and hard to kill. Imagine a Great One Gator that has so many arrows in it that it just looks like a porcupine. Like something interesting like that, I could see a Gator Great One being. Missing leg happens a lot. Yeah, it could be that too. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I mean, they could even do something like, let's say a black-tailed deer with barbed wire stuck in its antlers. Or like a deer with the head of another deer stuck to its antlers, because that does happen. There are times where deer get into fights and their antlers lock, and then whichever one is the strongest survives and ends up having to drag that deer around. That's something that does happen in real life. And every once in a while, you find somebody, or somebody finds a deer that's got, like, the antlers of another deer attached to it. That could be a great one. Like, there's a lot of possibilities for great ones. It's not all about big antlers, you know? Little cool things like that are also possibilities. And I'm kind of looking forward to the day that they step out of the whole big rack phase of great ones, because both of the great ones we've had as of now, the primary focus is their big antlers. I mean, with the red deer, it's also the fact that it has vines in the antlers, but it's still a really big rack regardless. So I would really like to see them step out of the box and do something different for this next great one. Which I'm sure they will. I'm excited to see what it's going to be. Hey, you stopped. How dare you? Dude, can I hit him? There we go. Finally. Definitely Duxton. I do like the Great One Red Deer. I do think the vines in the antler does look really nice. Definitely 0, definitely. And I still think like a giant mule deer with like velvet half ripped off on its antlers would be really cool looking. Because there's some pretty awesome pictures on the internet of mule deer or whitetail deer that have started to rub off their velvet. And it's just got like bloody velvet hanging off of their antlers. Something like that where the velvet's just hanging off of their antlers would look so cool. It looks kind of crazy if you've ever seen pictures of it. It's so awesome looking. Dude, they just keep floating. It never fails. What am I ever gonna do? They're always floating. Oh, man. Nice 0, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. Alright, well, I have no idea where this other one went. I don't think we hit it very well, so it's not going to die anytime soon. That guy will get next run, because I don't feel like waiting. For sure, Mel, for sure. Can't decide between elk or moose for a great one with a gray beard. A great one with a gray beard. Yeah, I don't know, if we had to choose between elk and moose, I would definitely choose an elk great one. Unfortunately, no, Isaac. The place that we're living in doesn't allow pets. It's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Boop. Bop. Any more? That guy gets to live. Alright, later, 0. That would be interesting, Greens. That'd be very interesting. Hey, Clarence, how's it going? My day's been pretty good. Excited about this new map. Loving what they showed off. I don't know, Revive. I really haven't looked into what IRL ones look like. Oh, for sure, Duxton, for sure. That'd be cool. Hey, James. Me too, Duxton. I'm really excited as well. It's gonna be cool to have a map that's different from the rest in, like, hunting style. It is going to be so cool. I know there's a few people mad that it's not a big game focused, but let's be honest, most of the maps have been big game focused. Every hunting game needs a map that's focused on waterfowl. The Hunter Classic has it, and now Call of the Wild's going to be getting it. Like, to the people that wanted it to be big game focused and aren't happy about it being waterfowl, you gotta think of the future picture of Call of the Wild. At one point or another, like I was saying, every great hunting game has to have a waterfowl map. It's not necessarily about, oh, I'd rather have this. It's about, they gotta add everything eventually. And so, it's just a matter of when they choose to add it. Like, you gotta think, like, 5 years down the road, what they're trying to accomplish within that time, and what order they're gonna do it. Nobody knows what order it's going to happen in, but eventually we'll probably get another Africa, we'll probably get Australia, we'll probably get a couple more maps that we're not even thinking about right now. They'll have a map for everything eventually. And now is the time for the waterfowl map, which is cool. I'm happy with it. I think it's something the game needed desperately. Oh my gosh, holy. There's all the males we needed. Dude, how did we get that shot off? Okay, that guy gets to stay. I actually want to see what fur type he is. Let's make sure it's a common. Okay, it is. I was hoping it would be a rare, but it's not. Dude, there's so many here. There's so many red deer along this area that we can take down for this run. Most likely, this next run will take out the mythicals and the 7s and the 9s if we get any to spawn. This should be the last run we'll need to do where we take out the small males. So we can take out the big ones very shortly. Hey, Float, how's it going? Yeah, the raccoon dogs are going to be cool. Hey, Lewis, they did mention more duck collars are coming with the map. That was talked about last week. They are going to have more collars with this map, which is awesome. Hey, Jackie, you haven't missed too much. We've just been kind of talking about the new map and hunting some red deer while we do that. I know, right, Billy? It looks so nice. Hey, Scared Cow, how's it going? Yeah, the new map's a Finland map, if you didn't know, Scared Cow. They announced it a week ago, and then they revealed it today. There's a Finland map with 19 species. And I believe 13 or 14 of them are waterfowl. I think it's 13. I think it's 13 waterfowl species. And then 3 small game, 3 big game. Pretty crazy. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Delilah, how's it going? Hey, Frank. 7, 4, 5. Okay, we can take those down. Yes, Clarence. That is correct. Yes, Isaac, I have. I haven't done it recently. It was quite a few years ago. But I've hunted for black-tailed deer and Roosevelt elk. Sadly, always had garbage luck. Hey, Blake, how's it going? Hey, Julian. How you doing? What do you think the best weapon that could take the raccoon dogs? I don't know. They haven't even revealed like what class they're going to be. I imagine we'll probably be able to use the 223 on them and 243 and stuff like that. And if we can, then most likely I'd say the 243 will be the best. And for anybody that missed it, we are not getting a new weapon with this map. We are going to be getting boat blinds instead. And no, this is not the same as boats. It's basically just a floating duck blind, which I think will be pretty cool. It's definitely not what I expected, but I think it'll still be cool. Alright, so we got one more 6 we can take out. Yes, Big Boy, it is confirmed there's a new great one. They confirmed it today. And they said they're not going to tell us anything about it. We just have to go hunt and hope that we find it. It's going to be up to the community to figure out what map it's on and what the species is. So it's going to be interesting. I'm wondering if they'll throw us for a loop and make it not one of the species on Finland. But I feel like it's got to be a Finland species. I mean, why else would they release it with the Finland update? But it's hard to say. Billy, could you possibly make a command real quickly? That way I don't have to tab out and do it. I just want a command that's that you can bring up for grinding, like my grinding method. Basically, the command will just be like !grind, and then I just want it to say the current grinding method is shooting everything small until half of them come back as a level 7 or larger, and then shooting all of the big males. I think that'll fit. I think that'll fit. Just something along the lines of that. That'd be amazing. Well, hello there. Level 5, level 6. Gerald. And level 6. Jeez, we were just smoking a ton of these big males today. Perfect, Billy, perfect. That is definitely a better way of saying it than what I did. Nice. Blake, welcome to the Scare Crew, man. Welcome to the Scare Crew. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channel, access to all of my scrapped content. Hope you enjoy the all the benefits of being a member. Thank you so much. Got my first great one, whitetail, yesterday. Found it in multiplayer. Nice, Benny. That's crazy. Finding it in multiplayer. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh. Well, you're a small mythical. It's rare to see those things. Yes, James. Everybody in the chat decided that we needed to name him Gerald. We're keeping him as a pet. He gets to live on our map until the reset. We had to immortalize one red deer that we're just gonna keep on our map, you know, chill with every time we get a chance to. Maybe grab a couple drinks with him. And slaughter all his friends in front of him. You know, typical stuff. Beyonce a red deer. Nice, PNW. Hey, Slays, how's it going? You have not missed anything yet. Just been chatting about the new map primarily. That's a good 7. There we go. Little small male over here. I actually don't think that was a good shot either. Feels bad. Oof. That's a big male. That's a good looking mythical. Well, we'll take him out next run. That guy we will definitely take out next run. Duck aim, but I hit all my shots. It just wasn't a good shot. Duck aim is when you miss completely on an easy shot. That's duck aim. Killed a level 2 minimum weight stag. Is that rare? Yes, that's very rare. That is incredibly rare. Minimum weight red deer are very hard to find. I've only seen one level 2 myself. And then I know Kill Clinton has a minimum weight piebald, which is like absurdly rare. Alright, Clarence. No worries, man. I actually don't know when I'm going to be ending today. Because I got a couple things that I want to get done before the day ends, so I don't know when I'll be jumping off. That's a good mythical. That's a 7. Alright, so both of those get to stay. I think we're done wiping out the small males. Now let's go get the big males. I don't even know PNW. I mean, I think for the most part, the whole like meta of using the 22 to take down birds, I think those days are going to be gone, considering this waterfowl rework is going to completely change how the ducks and geese work. Like, collars will actually be useful now. Decoys will be useful. So we're actually going to be hunting ducks with shotguns most likely in like 90% of our hunts now. So I think that's definitely going to change things a bit. If anything, I think we're going to end up getting a lot more of our ducks down. I'm excited to see how it actually works. They said they're going to show it off next week, so I can't wait for that. I'm so excited to see how the waterfowl rework is going to be looking. Because they've been hyping it up to be better than Classic's waterfowl system, which is really hard to beat, so I guess we'll see. Yeah, Z, I've killed a couple of them. Hey, Thunder? Yes, Greens, that is minimum weight. Can animals regenerate health? In a sense, yes. They can't unless you close the game and reopen it while an animal is wounded and not dead. If it's wounded in a, I guess like a poor enough, if it was a poor enough shot to where it's not going to die from it, then the second you restart your game, it'll regenerate its health to the max. So I guess kind of they can regain health, but not really. Like, if it's going to die, then it'll die. It can't just like stop dying. But if it's a poor enough shot to where it's not going to die, then resetting your game will bring it back to full health. It definitely is, Mel. Definitely is. Thank you, Zero. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Well, I don't think it was a matter of forgetting Zach. I think it was a matter of just not finding them. Because he did say they weren't going to seek out anything and they were just going to find whatever they could find. And that's pretty much what he did. I mean, they found a lot of animals. They found lynx, whitetail, moose, brown bear, capercaillies, golden-eye duck, tufted ducks. I think it was tufted ducks, or was it the widgeons? It was one of those. And then they also took a look at the bean goose, which I'm happy to see that bean goose is one of them. That means that we were correct on that image being bean goose. But they're also adding the gray lag goose. I didn't expect both of them to be there. Definitely didn't expect to see both. But I'm very happy that there's both. We got a very massive list of waterfowl and upland birds to chase after. Finally, we've got stuff like ptarmigan and grouse, which are a couple types of birds that I've been wanting for ages. It was tufted and widgeon. Really? I thought the one was the golden-eye duck that he showed, because it had the little golden eye. I thought it was golden-eye and widgeon. Jeez, Cash, that's crazy, dude. I'm happy to see this grinding method's working for people. It's crazy to see that, like, a method that Jaxiebeard showed off 2 years ago is still relevant today. It's just amazing. Oh, got you, Mel. Got you. To be honest, I wasn't watching the chat. I don't really watch the chat that much when I'm actually watching the stream, because a lot of times I'm recording the stream, getting it ready for videos, and so I kind of just focus on, like, prepping for videos. I don't really focus too much on the chat during the live stream, so I didn't even know who was talking in there. I said a couple things at the beginning, and then the rest of the stream, I just had the chat closed while I was recording. I just remember TK saying that it was a golden eye. But regardless, they look great. Regardless of which one it is, they look amazing. Nice, Johnny. Should the grouse species be shot in flight like pheasants? TK said that he can't 100% remember if this is the case, but he's like 90% sure that you can shoot them on the ground. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure why they made it so pheasants can't be grounded, but now they're talking about these ones being able to be shot on the ground. I don't know. I don't know what the thinking in that is. I'm curious though, because it's gonna feel weird to be able to shoot all the new species on the ground, but not be able to shoot pheasants on the ground. So does that mean that we're gonna be able to shoot grounded pheasants now? Or was TK wrong about it and they're not gonna be able to? Gonna be interesting. You can't, Blake. You have to wait for the membership to change to the different milestones. It changes at each milestone. So, like, if you're a member for a full month, it'll change to blue. 2 months, it'll change to pink. 6 months, it'll change to red. 1 year, it'll be gold. And then the 2-year one will be like a combination of all the colors in like a rainbow. Yeah, Smash, it is interesting. Overall, I thought the map was beautiful, though. Some of those really open plains areas really caught my attention. Nice, Thunder. That's awesome, dude. I don't know. What is the 29th anyway? It'll all depend on whether or not it's a normal stream day. Because I stream every day except for Saturday and Wednesday. So as long as the 29th isn't a Saturday or a Wednesday, then I'll probably be live. But I take Saturdays and Wednesdays off to record and just spend time with my family. What have I got so far? So far, nothing. We've seen a ton of mythicals like this, though. Holy, big males left and right. Love to see it. Love to see it. 29th is a Sunday? Okay, then yes, I will be live then. I will be live on the 29th if it's a Sunday. I'm really hoping that by then... I'm really hoping that we'll have some early access by then. I'm curious, like, if they're gonna do the early access stuff at the same time frame as usual, or if it's gonna be earlier since they showed off the map earlier than normal. Really curious, really hoping that we'll get access to it sometime early June, I hope. Would be nice. But regardless, I'm just excited to eventually get to play it. Nice, Blake. Oh yeah, for sure, Rikers, for sure. We're seeing a lot of decent ones. Hey, Braden, how's it going? Map gave you parquet vibes? I don't know about parquet vibes. I was getting a lot of Leighton and Hirschfelden vibes. It almost looked like a better looking Hirschfelden with a little bit of Leighton elements tossed into it. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Yeah, it's definitely got some Hirschfelden vibes to it, Float. Definitely does. Plains looked like Yukon? Yeah, kinda. It does have a bit of Yukon elements in it as well. It honestly reminds me of a lot of maps just combined into one and made better. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Ooh. Thick males everywhere. I tell you what, there's thick males all over. That guy down. And that guy right there. Jeez. Love to see it. Oh my gosh, man. They're just everywhere. Uh-oh. Come on, we'll get it eventually. None of those revitals. Are you kidding me? Please tell me. Oh my gosh, there we go. Finally. That was probably some of the ugliest shooting I've ever done, but we got him. We got him. How is that not a gold? Because I shot it with the 300 Magnum. Commando, welcome back, man. 14 months as a member. That's crazy. That is insane, man. That's such a long time being a member to the channel. Really appreciate the long time support. And I hope your day's been going good. Hopefully you've been doing great today. Imagine Gerald's holding the great one from spawning. Well, I guess we'll know eventually, because one of these days we'll shoot Gerald and then taxidermize him and put him in our lodge in the front spot in the lodge, probably. I mean, he's that spectacular, so he deserves a good spot in the lodge. But one day we'll take him out right before the reset. And if a great one spawns right before the reset, then we'll know. Oh, that is... You know, you just made me remember something, Lewis. That is something that I feel like not enough people are talking about. The whole fact that we're getting a rework for both the Red Raptor Reflex sight and also the Marksman Exact sight. The fact that we're getting reworks for both of those is going to be wild. Because if you guys didn't know, in the Hunter Classic, the Red Raptor Reflex is basically like their version of the Red Raptor is their shotgun sight for duck hunting. So I got a feeling that they're changing them because of the Waterfowl update. And it's probably going to be very good for Waterfowl. They've probably given them quite a bit of a facelift to make them work very well with shotguns. So I imagine that that's probably going to be the big thing that I'm probably going to use quite a bit. It's like, I think the biggest thing that nobody's talking about. I don't see anybody talking about it, even though it's a pretty big change. Hey, Benjamin, how's it going? Hey, Pride, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Where is the other one? Hello there. You can live. You small male, you. Where did the other one go, though? Like, for real. Where is it? I guess it's this way? Definitely cache. That's going to be huge as well. It's going to make it a lot easier for a lot of console players to switch through their inventory. Yeah, it would have been nice to see a pintail species for sure, Brayden. I was hoping for one, but I'm happy that we're getting a teal. A teal species is going to be cool. We already have one teal in the game, but it's going to be good to see another. I really like teal. That is going to be nice. Probably, Johnny. I'm still going to stick with the 12 gauge pump just because it has 6 shots before you need to reload, and I'll probably use the Kuso as well. I could see the 10 gauge being pretty effective, however, the 3 rounds is what's going to keep me from using it most likely. Because in a lot of scenarios, for me at least, I prefer to have the extra shots versus slightly more power. To be honest, I have no idea, Revive, but it seems to work. I think the whole theory, right, is if you're shooting a lot of small males and then you're just shooting them over and over again until some of them start spawning back as level 7s, 8s, or 9s, if you do that enough to the point where you've got a bunch of 7s and above, then eventually when you shoot all of those big males, just having a bunch of big deer going down in rapid succession, I feel like it gives you a better chance of getting some good stuff to spawn because so many big ones are being taken down. Because we already know that the bigger the deer, there's a slightly higher chance that something big will come back since, for the most part, it seems like, well, at least this has been the theory around the community for years, is that they always respawn in their same weight range. And so if you're taking out a ton of big males in rapid succession, it's just natural that you're going to get a higher chance of diamonds and great ones spawning. And it's been working for everybody that's been trying it, so definitely seems to be something to it. And we've seen it work time and time again throughout the years. Jaxie Beard was the first person that I saw use it. And then I tried it and I got my 291 whitetail back when they could reach that size. And now we started using it again, and we've managed to get ourselves a bunch of level 9 red deer. Had 4 of them in 2 days. For a total of like 6 hours of grinding, I think. Maybe 7. Let's see. Oh, I should probably reload. That would help. Boop. That's a 5 there. That's a decent 7 there. Wasn't there a big mythical back with these? I swear I saw a nice mythical with them last time. Imagine I shoot one and it just says 10 fabled. Imagine I'm like spotting a 7 like that and I accidentally shoot one behind it that I hadn't spotted and it's a 10 fabled. That'd be something. Alright, I think that's all of them. I would pride, but I've got this habit of only going for like what is the most efficient and fastest for grinding. And because shotguns tend to be a little bit closer range, it doesn't really fit into my playstyle. If the playing field was a little more even between all the weapons, I'd definitely use them more though. But I've just got the habit of always wanting to go for whatever's the fastest. Just because I'm slightly impatient when it comes to things. I can definitely be impatient at times, and also, I don't know, I just like a faster paced game style, or gameplay style. So, unfortunately, shotguns just don't work into that for me. But I would love to use them if they had a little more versatility. It seems like with this next update, they're going to be very good for birds, so I'm definitely going to be using them quite a bit on Finland. Yes, Jackie, technically it is. It is possible, but the odds are very low. Out of everybody that grinds great ones in the community, only one person has ever got 2 great ones side by side. And that was LC. As of now, he's the only person that has ever done it. Which is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a 4. He gets to live. There might be a couple over here. We haven't checked in a bit. That's a nice 7. So we're definitely going to take him down. And then I think we had one over here. Who's LC? He's a pretty known grinder in the Call of the Wild official Discord. Quite a few people in there know him. He does a ton of grinding. He was actually the first person to get a rare great one as well. He got an albino great one whitetail when Rancho first released. He's the only person that we've ever seen do it. And same with getting 2 to spawn side by side. And he's also one of the few people that we can confirm is 100% legit and doesn't cheat or anything like that. Because obviously there's cheaters that have got multiple great ones, but that's just because they're cheating. But he's the first person that's legit that has managed to get multiple side by side. When will I end the stream? I'm not sure. How long have we even been streaming? We've been going for about an hour, so I'd say there's about 30 minutes left. We probably got like 30 minutes left in the stream. Where does red deer run off to? The tracks just kind of end. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't even know why I was going that way, if I'm being completely honest. Probably cash. I think quite a few people have seen that video, so would not surprise me. Hey, Broden, we haven't got anything good yet. Really hope I get an initial spawn. Great one after the pop resets. Me too, Johnny. I mean, you got quite a few shots at it. You got like, what, 4 maps for red deer? There's gonna be 4 maps for white, or no. Yeah, 4 maps for whitetail now. That's insane. That's gonna be crazy. Hey, Nevaeh, how's it going? Gotcha, Pride. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I mean, most of my time is spent grinding, so I don't really use too much other than rifles, but yeah, whenever I do fun hunts, I definitely kind of branch out a bit. I can agree with that. Plus, whatever the new great one is, true. We're going to have so many shots at a great one initial spawn. I think we're going to see more people getting them the more the game progresses with its updates. Because it definitely seems like, you know, the more animals have a great one, the more chances of initial spawns showing up. It's gonna be interesting. No, Landon, we have not got a diamond today. How many diamonds have I killed? I don't actually remember. My stats aren't accurate because for a while there was an update that completely it like ruined the diamond, gold, silver, and bronze counters. And as you can see, it ruined the great one counter as well. There was an update for a while after they fixed the great one on Layton. Or I actually can't remember. I think they had said they fixed it, but it wasn't fully fixed. But there was an update where it ruined the harvest counters, where golds were counting as diamonds, silvers were counting as golds, etc. So it's not completely accurate. I believe I have to remove 210 from my count. So that would bring me down to 699. So yeah, I have 699 diamonds. No, I definitely have 31 great ones. I mean, 5, 31. What's the difference, right? What's the difference? 5 and 31 are the same. But yeah, I've got 699 diamonds. That means that we're about to hit our 700th diamond. That's kind of insane. I didn't... Wow. Oh, we gotta make it something good. We can't just make it a red deer. I can't make my 700th diamond a red deer. I've shot too many of those. Man, now I gotta think of, like... I gotta think of a special diamond that we can try and search for. So I think if I find a diamond red deer, I'm not going to shoot it. I'm just going to leave it on the map because I kind of want to make my 700th diamond something a little more special. We'll see, though. No, Miguel, I don't. Mods are, they're not good. I don't know how else to put it. If you use mods in the game, you're basically cheating. Using mods invalidates the progress and work that anybody else that's legit has done, because it makes it harder to believe them. And so no, I don't use mods, and I don't ever condone using them. Think of it this way, if you use mods and then post your trophies, it just makes it harder for people to believe other people that play legitimately when they actually do get something good. One of the biggest reasons why I'm very against it, because it Just invalidates the hard work of the people that actually play the game legitimately. It was, Johnny? Oh, no. I mean, at least it was a level 2 one, right? That's at least better. Gator is my 700th? I don't know. I've got quite a few Gator ones as well. I kind of want to make it something different that I don't shoot too often. I think I actually remember her mentioning that, Johnny. I think she told me about that. And then also about the mountain lion that you guys ended up getting spawned. Apparently you just need to play with Bree and then you'll end up getting tons of diamonds. Alrighty, let's see what we got over here. A 5. Beautiful, amazing. That's what we want to see. How about a musk deer? I don't have a musk deer. If I could maybe get lucky enough to find one, I'd be cool with that being my 700th. The question is, will I find any diamonds before then? You know, a Medved diamond actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea, now that I think about it. I don't have too many Medved diamonds, and I don't have a lot of Hirschfelden diamonds, so maybe I'll try to get a diamond off of one of those maps, since they're my least played. It could be kind of cool, I guess. I'll have to do it very soon, though, if I want to continue progress on the Great One grind. I'm gonna have to hurry it up. Alright, let's do a quick run through and see if we got any diamonds or rares to spawn off of that run. And then we will do another run through and kill off all the small ones, if I still have time. Yeah, hollow for sure. She tries to, but just between like... Ooh, that's a big meal. Between taking care of Aaliyah and trying to like work herself, it's hard for her to get time to play games. But she wants to. She wants to jump on and play more. And if Aaliyah will go to sleep earlier tonight, then we might be able to get her on later. Yeah, unfortunately that wouldn't work, Johnny. I wish I could, because it'd be awesome to get a new species as my 700th, but yeah, it's just not possible for me. And what else isn't possible? Claiming that red deer in any timely manner. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate, Nevea. To be fair, they're pretty rare. I don't see too many melanistic ones. I think I've only killed 3. Versus like 30 or 40 diamond ones. The diamonds are definitely more popular, or more common. Huh. Hey. Alright, well I don't see anything here that's shootable. Nothing smokable here. Yeah, I play with Flinter sometimes. I got you, Hollow. I got you. But after we get done with the Magikarp Spotlight Hour on Pokemon Go today, then if Aaliyah's ready for a nap, then we'll try to jump on. Because we're going to go for a walk during the Spotlight Hour. You know, walk around the town, catch some Pokemon. And then, hopefully, if Aaliyah's tired after that, then we can jump on and hang out for a little bit. Nice, Thunder. Nice, man. I like it. Do a webcam? Well, it wouldn't be on a stream. We wouldn't be streaming. We'd just be playing games with Hollow. That's what we're talking about. I don't plan to stream at all in the evening today. Did you like the webcam? Not really a big thing for me. I don't like it a lot. It's good occasionally, but I don't know. I've never been much of a person to use Facecam during Call of the Wild streams, just because I don't feel like it fits my style. I feel like my style of Call of the Wild content, I kind of like to have the no Facecam for immersion purposes. And also because since I'm a hardcore grinder, I have a lot of blank expressions on my face when I'm grinding, so it doesn't make for a very entertaining face cam. It's just a lot of me intensely staring into the screen to try and focus on my shots. When it comes to face cam, I prefer using it for stuff like 7 Days to Die, Phasmophobia, Escape from Tarkov, like games where there's a bit more reactions going on. I mean, sure, you get the reactions to, like, diamonds and stuff, but I don't know. That combined with me just not liking being in front of a camera. But it is what it is. I do it sometimes just to switch it up. Now, do we have any big males here? I'm gonna say no. I mean, kind of. I just want to see a rare, man. I haven't seen a rare in so long. I think it's been over 600 kills since my last rare, which is a little insane. Definitely not what I was really hoping would happen during this grind. We've had plenty of diamonds, but the rares are just not showing up. The rares have just been so elusive. It's unfortunate. Yeah, Archie just doesn't really have the time for the stream anymore because of, like, the time zone differences, like Kyla mentioned. That and being busy with his own stuff, so... It's unfortunate, but you know it is what it is. Life comes first. Hey, Gerald, what's up, dude? Gerald's just... Wait. That's not Gerald. What did you do with Gerald? Where is he? Don't make me shoot you. Show me Gerald. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna believe these guys and just assume that Gerald is late to the party and he's, you know, he's just picking up a case of beer or something so that he can join these other stags and have a little bit of a party before I smoke them. I'm going to assume that that's what's going on here and that he didn't abandon us. But until then, I guess we'll smoke some of these much larger males. Can't believe that Gerald, man. Can't believe that Gerald. Yeah, I tend to agree to Kyla. I feel like Facecam fits very specific streamers, like, at least in the Call of the Wild genre. I feel like it fits very specific streamers. And then for most people, like for most other creators, it's just not their thing, including me. It's not my thing. But I think there's definitely lots of creators that make it work. DD, Casey, they both make it work. I don't really make Facecams work too well for myself. I definitely don't think Flinter would be able to do a Facecam very well, because he's very similar to me in the fact that he's shy on camera. So I could totally see that not working out for him, just like it doesn't for me. Because, I mean, part of being on a face cam the whole time is, you know, knowing how to deal with it, how to, I guess, control your facial expressions, your reactions, the way you move around. Like, the whole time, I'm just thinking to myself, like, don't do anything weird. That's like what I'm thinking the whole time, and then it makes me look unnatural on camera. Oh yeah, Kyla. Well, like I was saying earlier, I think that is where it fits in very well for me. And to be honest, I'd love to see Flinter use a face cam when he plays what's it called? The dinosaur game. The Avalanche dinosaur game. What's the name of it? Second Extinction. I'd like to see him use face cam when he does Second Extinction. I think that would be hilarious. I think that's one of the times where I'd love to see Flinter on a face cam. That would be absolutely hilarious. Just watching him shriek at dinosaurs. A nose-only cam just zoomed into his nostrils. Oh my gosh. Let's be honest, Flinter could do like a single strand of hair cam and it would probably get 1 million views. He'd just be like, all right guys, I got the hair cam today. You guys can see this single strand of hair that I've got hanging down behind my left ear. Hope you guys like the content. We're gonna go ahead and shoot 5 great ones. And that's the stream. Or you could grind for the 200 whitetail, and it would be like 200 whitetail equals face cam, and then nobody would see him for 10 years. You just see that one hair behind you. Be 10 out of 10. Thank you, Ashley. Hopefully we end up getting one soon. Hopefully we get one soon. Ooh, I just remembered I forgot to claim the one over here. Rip. $10 yep. 10 years. Poor Flinter. I'm glad he finally got that 200, though. That was probably the greatest reaction I've ever seen to anything. After watching his reaction to getting that 200, I told him that he should have done that for our April Fool's joke. He should have done that for his impression of me, because that was spot on. I'm telling you, his reaction to the 200 was spot on. It was like a spot on impression of me spotting the tiniest level 1 in the world. I know, Kyle. I was so shocked. I was like, wait a second. Flinter actually, like, shouted after spotting an animal? What? It blew my mind. Nobody believed me either. I was like, guys. Flinter actually screamed at picking up a trophy. Everybody was like, nah, that wouldn't happen. That's not real. And I was like, yep. Here it is. Gotta say that was one of the like most amazing things I've ever seen, though. I was just so happy to see him finally get it. After all that work, he deserved it. Yeah, Smash, he did. He got a 201, like a high rack buck. Honestly, one of the nicest 200s I've seen in a while. It was just barely higher scoring than mine by like 0.40. Or something like that. I think it was like 0.30 higher actually, because I had a 201.420, like no joke. That was actually the score of mine. It was a 201.420. And I think his was like a 201.7 something. It was gorgeous though, beautiful buck. What was the animal? It was a white-tailed deer in the Hunter Classic. For context, like, a 200 plus scoring whitetail in Classic is so rare that many people that have played the game ever since it released for 10 plus years and play it consistently, many of them don't even have a 200 whitetail. Many people that have spent thousands and thousands of hours in the game don't ever see a 200 whitetail. And so getting one is a real feat in Classic. I got incredibly lucky like 2 weeks after I started grinding for when I ended up getting it. But then Flinter's been on the grind for 10 years. And then he ended up getting his after the 10th year or 11th year or whatever. Was it 10 or 11? I'm trying to remember. It was 10 or 11 years though. It's just crazy to think that you can play the game like multiple days in a week. Every week for your entire life. and it take that long to get it. That's just a little idea of what the rarity is like for a 200 whitetail. And then we got Mel over here who got a 200 whitetail like maybe months after playing. It's crazy. Mel had some insane luck in Classic. Like some wild luck. You think it was 10? I thought so. I thought it was, Kevin. Also, how's it going, man? So it's like a great one in Call of the Wild, even more rare. Even more rare. Because like I said, there's lots of people in Classic that have hunted for 10 plus years and never seen one. But you know, in Call of the Wild, a lot of the times if you're grinding for a great one, you'll get one within a couple months. But like, it really doesn't compare to Classic's 200 whitetail. It is the most elusive thing ever. It would probably be equivalent to getting a max weight super rare. I'd say that would be the equivalent, a max weight super rare. Hey, Destiny, it's going good for me today. Got a Diamond Leaks and Mellow Brown Bear today, so it's been a great day. Nice, that's awesome. That's actually perfect timing, too, since both those species are going to be on Finland. That is awesome. Congratulations on those trophies. Ooh, small males everywhere. Alright. We'll do one more little sweep over. See what's here. Casey's Gator, though. That thing was wild. I tell you, like, Casey has some really unfortunate luck sometimes, but then he also has some crazy luck. Like, his whitetail luck has always been pretty unfortunately rough, but then with red deer, he's got the 2 great ones and a super rare. And then he's got his super rare cape and his super rare gator. And then for me, on the other hand, whitetail have been really good to me with 4 great ones and 2 super rares. And with both of those super rares being within 2 days of each other. Like, I've had some very lucky stuff with whitetail. Red deer, not so much. I've seen a lot of diamonds, but I still don't have a melanistic. I've barely seen any rares this entire grind. And I've only got 1 great one after over 7,800 kills. Well, probably like 7,700. I mean, you can go ahead and just straight up ban for that holo, because that's clearly just spam. The whole purpose of that was clearly just to come in and spam it a couple times, so you can just ban that person, to be honest. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for childish behavior. Nice, Xavier. That's awesome, man. What was the map called again? It was Revontuli Coast. Only took 650 kills. That's pretty good, Wally. That's pretty good. Ooh, oh my gosh, I love seeing that rack. I don't know why, but I love this rack so much. This is by far my favorite mythical rack. I'd love to get a rare that has an even rack with this on both sides. That would just be like my dream red deer. My dream rare red deer would be one with that rack. I've got one that's 50% that rack, but it doesn't look the same when it's only half. I'd like to get one that's the full rack. They definitely did, Johnny. They definitely did. And you know, I actually didn't see them in the stream because I was also like multitasking. I was trying to edit and take notes as I was watching, and I ended up missing the brown bears. So my first time seeing the brown bear rework was through Flinter's video that he posted. Oh, just somebody spamming Remington. Just somebody spamming pointless stuff in the chat. First time I've ever seen them talk in the chat and they just spam the same word over and over again. So it's not a good way to get attention. It's a good way to get banned. Definitely, Benjamin, definitely. I'm excited. I'm so excited about this update. Because I'm sure there's still so many things they haven't shown us. And like already this is looking to be the biggest update we've had in forever. This is just going to be so cool. Really curious to see what the boat blind is going to be like. That's got my interest. Like, what is the boat blind going to be like? How many diamonds do I have? 699 currently. We're looking for our 700th diamond. Probably don't want it to be a red deer, though, so if we do find a red deer, we will look for something else. Hey, Gerald. Gerald's here. He's got his friends with him. We'll be sure to pay them a visit next run. I gotta go claim the 7 in the meantime. Nice, Johnny. Hello? I don't think we'll be able to, deadfall. They did mention that it's not drivable, it's just placeable. It's basically just a blind that we can place in the water instead of on shore. I think it'll be cool still. To be honest, I'm kind of glad that we can't drive it because I feel like there would be a lot of bugs that would come with that. Oh gosh, Thunderman. Yeah, it's a long name for sure. Appreciate it though. But yeah, that's a very long name. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Beautiful. Are there any new guns or animals? No new guns, but there is a ton of new animals. I believe there's like 13 new animals. Let me see if I can remember them all. We've got the raccoon dog. We've got some type of rabbit. I can't remember the name, but it's a hare species. We've got the tufted duck, golden-eye duck, some type of widgeon. I can't remember what species of widgeon. We've got the gray lag goose. We've got the bean goose. Oh, it's a mountain hare? Okay, thank you. We've got some type of teal. I forgot the name again. There's so many that I can't even remember the names of them. We've got the western capercaillie. We've got black grouse. We've got willow ptarmigan. What's the other one? Hazel grouse, I think it was, and then one other ptarmigan species. There's so many, and I'm probably even forgetting one. Like, there is so many different species that are being added with this update. It's insane. This is by far the most animals we've ever got at once. Did I pass it? I definitely did, didn't I? That scared me for a second. I just heard a thumping in my headset. And I pull off one of the earpieces, right? And it's just somebody's stereo in their car. Somebody was just playing loud music as they were driving by. Scared me for a second because I just felt a thump, thump, thump. It was like, oh gosh, what's happening? Is everything exploding? Is this the end? But I think we're good. I knew it was you. Kind of figured. Alright, I think I actually will be ending the stream though, because it is starting to get kind of hot in here. And I do have some stuff that I need to get done today. Oh, it's rock ptarmigan? Nice, perfect then. Rock ptarmigan's gonna be cool. But anyway, guys, we'll be going ahead and ending it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm very excited for this new map. We might do another video talking about it soon. Let me know like what you guys would like to see. Like if you haven't already watched today's video, leave a comment on what you guys would like to see me make a video to like go more in depth about with this new map, because I do want to make some more content about it. See if I can figure out some more things that we may not have noticed before. But yeah, let me know. And I will see you all in the next one.